Here set forth. I have even seen, slave of my flannel shirt, mother's alarms and her constant lessons in hiding, but came bobbing up to my canoe along the sedges of a wilderness lake, while his brethren crouched invisible in their coverts of bending brushes, and his mother flapped wildly off, splashing and quacking and trailing a wing to draw me away from the little ones. Such an one is generally abandoned by its mother, or else is the first to fall in the battle with the strong before she gives him up as hopeless. Little Tookhees evidently belonged to this class, so before leaving I undertook the task of teaching him fear, which had evidently been too much for nature and his own mother. I pinched him a few times, hooting like an owl as I did so, a startling process which sent the other mice diving like brown streaks to cover. Then I waved a branch over him like a hawk's wing, at the same time flipping him end over end, shaking him up terribly. Then again, when he appeared with a new light dawning in his eyes, the light of fear, I would set a stick to wiggling like a creeping fox among the ferns and switch him sharply with a hemlock tip. It was a hard lesson, but he learned it after a few days, and before I finished the teaching, not a mouse would come to my table, no matter how persuasively I squeaked. They would dart about in the twilight as of yore, but the first whish of my stick sent them all back to cover on the instant. That was their stern, yet practical preparation for the robber horde that would soon be prowling over my camping ground. Then a stealthy movement among the ferns, or the sweep of a shadow among the twilight shadows, would mean a very different thing from wriggling stick and waving hemlock tip. Snap and swoop, and teeth and claws. Jump for your life and find out afterwards. That is the rule for a wise wood mouse. So I said goodbye and left them to take care of themselves in the wilderness. End of section 2.